Hey YouTube, welcome to Nerdgasm. Alright, my name's Jeffrey.
And I'm Spencer.
And this is Nerdgasm. Alright, Nerdgasm is going to be like a sit-down talk and description of different things. We'll be doing unboxings. Some of the unboxings that we're going to do is Loot Crate. It's basically a monthly subscription box that comes packed full of all sorts of goodies for any type of nerd out there. And I'll also be doing the unboxings for Comic Block, which comes from the creators of Nerd Block. Comic Block, you'll get 3 comics, a t-shirt, and a collectible every month, and that's extremely cheap. Spencer?
See, I'll be doing the arcade block, which is also through Nerd Block, same thing as Comic Block, but with this, you when you sign up, you choose 3 platforms between like PC, PlayStation 4, Xbox One. There's 3 I picked, and they give you, based on the 3 consoles, more popular games, as in items, shirts, just small collectibles, cool things like that with it. And it's also a monthly subscription.
Okay. On top of that, we'll be discussing any type of movie that's comic-based or any type of thing like that. I have not seen Mad Max yet. I plan on doing it, and once we do see it, we'll talk about that a little bit, so I do not want to go into that too much, other than the fact that Mel Gibson played in the original, and this time we got someone completely different. We'll talk about that later on. First thing I want to go over this time is Marvel Secret Wars. Okay, this is something that Marvel is just come up with. I mean, they've done it before. Issue number 2 came out this week. Basically, I don't want to give too many spoilers for comic readers out there. Some of the things that you'll see is someone picking up Thor's hammer, every hero and villain dying, and being able to see an epic bar brawl in between several villains and the Punisher. We'll be going over some of the Funko Pop vinyls that we're able to find. These are the 2 latest ones I've got. I was able to pick up the Hot Topic exclusive Black Lantern Reverse Flash. I like it. The detail's really good, and there's several more in the collection for that one. Then I also picked up this one over the last month. They have released the TV Arrow Pop vinyls, and this is Deathstroke. If you have yet to see Season 2, where Deathstroke first appeared, you're missing out. It's an extremely good season, and Manu Bennett plays an awesome Deathstroke. We'll go over more of those as we pick up more. This past week, we realized that Arrow season finale hit, and closing out a very dark Season 3, we were able to see Ra's al Ghul finally defeated. Speedy is now on the TV show. And right after, towards the end of the show, we see Oliver Queen riding off with Felicity. So that hashtag Elicity that everybody was wanting, you finally got it. How's that make y'all feel? Let us know about that in the comments below. I'm sure that some of y'all are pretty ecstatic about that one. Even though I myself, that has read the Green Arrow comics, is pretty irritated with that, knowing that the Black Canary was the one who was supposed to marry. That's some bull. Anyways.
I'm not a huge Arrow fan, so...
Yeah, I know. I've been trying my hardest to get you to watch it, and you still have yet to watch it.
Hey, you won't watch Daredevil.
The first 3 episodes put me to sleep. I really did. I watched the first 3 episodes of Daredevil on Netflix and fell asleep, and have yet to bring myself to watch it again.
At least you could see it how he does.
You got a good point. Not even being able to see a single
That's the whole point of the show. No one realizes that. They're trying to put you to sleep. That way you know how terrible it is not to see.
That would bite.
Yeah.
How would that make you feel?
I don't know. I'm not blind. I don't know.
Well, you said you watched the entire season.
But I didn't fall asleep. It didn't do it to me. It was weird.
I don't know. Maybe you're... I don't know. Did you take any vaccines before you watched it?
Anyway, back to the next topic. What was your...
Oh, all right. Now, right after the season had ended, Stephen Amell had an interview, and during this interview, and I'll put the article link down below that talked about this a little bit more, but Stephen Amell come out and said that he will no longer be the Arrow and no longer be putting the Arrow costume on. Now, you shared that link for me after I'd already read it, but...
I didn't actually read the article, but seeing the title and where I don't really watch Arrow, I was just kind of like, what? Like, I thought he was like done off the show. It kind of confused me at first.
But as everyone should know by now, Arrow has been picked up for season 4, and Stephen Amell has said that he won't be putting on that uniform, but he said nothing about the costume or the uniform for the Green Arrow. Now, the Green Arrow, the comic book edition, we probably won't see too much where the show's been a little bit darker, but they have already confirmed that season 4 will be a lighter tone than any of the other seasons. Now, with that, Flash's crossover episode, which was this past week, you got to see Stephen Amell show up as the Arrow, or better yet, alongside him, and help Flash and Arrow and Firestorm take down Reverse Flash, with Stephen Amell as the Arrow taking the last blow to Reverse Flash to put him on his back, or rather his face, because he kind of fell face first after he hit the car. But it was an epic fight scene. I really enjoyed it. I don't know what that entails for the season finale coming up this week, but we'll only be able to wait and see. Now, like I was telling you earlier, Supergirl is going to be on ABC starting this fall. Anybody that doesn't know who Supergirl is, that is Superman's cousin, a female that was also sitting down here to Earth. ABC has already said that as of right now, they want to keep her to themselves, so there has been no talk of any crossovers as of yet. But I know Stephen Amell and several of the others were talking about not being able, wanting to be able to do it.
I'm sure there will be eventually.
Stephen Amell has also confirmed that he wants to do a crossover with Constantine, but now that Constantine's been canceled, they have to find some type of TV channel that will pick it up. Whether that's going to be Netflix or just another random TV channel, we have no idea. Now, looking past that into the future, I picked up on some pictures that were brought from the set of Suicide Squad today. And as me and him freaked out about it, I'm sure some of you will too. The pictures show Harley Quinn and the Joker, and the tattoos have been confirmed. I know a lot of people out there were pretty down about being able to see the tattoos. I don't know how you felt about them.
I like it. It just kind of gives it its lone little touch to his Joker. Kind of differs it from the others.
Makes it a little bit more original.
Yeah.
So, we're going to see a different style Joker, but I know that Jared Leto has said that he's pulling kind of like a little thing out of Heath Ledger's handbook and staying in character on and off set and in front of the camera. So, we're going to see that take effect later on, but the pictures that we got to see today shows him and Harley Quinn hugging, and then Harley Quinn having him at gunpoint, point blank at the head, and showing what looks to be him slapping her towards the very end of the pictures. Now, I don't know how you feel about it, but if we see a fight scene between them, it's going to be pretty insane.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was kind of mind blown when I seen that. I was like, okay. I was expecting more of a lovey-dovey type relationship between them two. I was expecting a...
Now, we all know that the Joker, or Mr. J, hasn't ever really been able to fully put himself into the whole Harley situation, because I think after he turned Harley, I think he just kind of got annoyed with her.
Yeah, well, she is kind of annoying.
I don't know, I like her voice.
Yeah, but I don't know, she's kind of ditzy.
Yeah, but that's what makes her her.
Yeah, but don't mean she's not annoying.
No, and I think she's kind of promiscuous.
Really?
Yeah, I really do. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know how to respond to that.
I don't either. Anyways, looking past that, we're also getting ready to see more trailers from Batman vs. Superman, as well as some of the others. Now, back to Marvel real quick, with the Secret Wars coming out. Secret Wars is having several more comics put out just for the Secret Wars set. Now, one of those is probably my personal favorite that we're going to touch on for a minute, and that is Civil War. Okay, now, we all know that Captain America 3 is going to be lower titled as Civil War, with him up against Iron Man. Now, we also know that Crossbones is going to be one of the big bads in the movie.
I like that.
And the costume looks pretty insane. I'll post a link for that down in the description box too. But the new Civil War that they're putting out with the comics, it is going to be based on 6 years after the initial conflict that we got in the regular series. Now, I don't know if anybody else out there has read the regular series, but right after the regular series Captain America was supposed to die. So I think they have probably kind of pulled back from that and took it out of the canon just for us to be able to have something new. So that's going to be pretty interesting, and I can't wait for that all to kick off. I don't know if you're going to read those or not.
As soon as you are done, I guess. I mean, you're the ones got them.
That's a good point.
I mean,
I pick up comics basically weekly, so if you're ever in the Johnson City, Tennessee area, please check out Atomic Comics. The people who run the store are very good people, and they've got probably the largest selection of comics that I have seen. And I've been to several comic book stores.
Yeah.
All over the place.
Great customer service. They'll help you find something. And know exactly where things at.
It's perfect. Perfect place to shop for comics, so please check that out. Now, Flash season finale this week. Please check that out and let us know how you feel about it. On top of that, we've got subscription boxes coming. I'm not sure what else we've got in store. We've got your video game channel getting ready to start up.
Main Type Gaming. I've not got anything up there yet, but it's in the workings. You'll see game reviews, gameplays, latest news on upcoming titles, especially the Call of Duty series. That's definitely a big one for me. So keep an eye out for that. The link to that's going to be in the description below as well.
Once we get that channel uploaded.
Yeah, but
you know, we can't really do it if you ain't got the channel up yet.
It's up. It's just no videos flowing through there yet. I'm still working on those.
That's going to make this really difficult.
Not really.
Okay. So, this is basically what Nerdgasm's going to be, and I hope y'all have enjoyed this video as of right now. Like I said, we'll be covering the pop vinyls. As you see, I've got a couple of them up here. If the cameraman will show a quick view of those up there. Yeah, I got a cameraman back there. We'll also be covering several more comics coming out. I'm real big on Silk and Stacy and Spider-Gwen, and as that series unfolds, we'll let you more in on that. I want the series to be almost complete, at least for the first set, before I start going into that too much, because I want to give you the whole series, not just what we've got right now. So throughout the time that we start picking up more comics and stuff like that, we'll make sure that we let you know which ones are the best. I plan on doing Suiciders and several others as we go through this, as well as all the movies. Now, what movie are you looking forward to the most?
Suicide Squad, definitely.
Suicide
It's
Squad.
my favorite comic. It's the one I actually keep up with every month.
So, I myself am looking forward for Suicide Squad 2. I'm like a huge Harley Quinn fanatic. I collect all of her comics and everything. I even got a tattoo for Harley Quinn, so we're pretty good big fanatics over here. So we plan on keeping everybody else up to date on all the information as it comes out to us. So I hope you've enjoyed this first video for Nerdgasm. I know it's probably kind of a little bit different than what you're used to when it comes to like review channels and stuff like that, but we hope you've enjoyed it. I know I've enjoyed talking about wanting to do this for a while. So
yeah, I've always wanted to start my YouTube career up. I've thought about it in gaming, so this is kind of an extra step.
So we hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope until next time you have plenty of Nerdgasms.
YouTube, have a good fudging night. Hit the button.
No. I was zooming in on